All right, so there's a lot of things I want to say in this video, and I'm hoping y'all bear with me. Um, this is a welcome video to my latest journey. I've been down several of these, but I'm hoping that this one's different. I want to believe that I'm in a place in my life where I am ready, I guess. As most of you know, I don't even know where to start. Okay, so let me think. So this is my weight loss journey, round whatever. I've been obese my whole life. Probably would have first been considered overweight, possibly obese, as early as the age of 3. That's been my life. I've never been a thin person. Even as an athlete, most of my childhood and into junior high and most of high school, I've always been active and I've always been big. I have gone as far as having weight loss surgery almost 5 years ago. Still have most of that. I think I've managed to keep at my highest. I was 415 pounds. I had weight loss surgery, and 7 months later, I got pregnant and picked up all the same bad habits all over again. Let me really emphasize here that weight loss surgery does not fix everything, clearly. And if you don't use it the way you should, it's not going to work. And so that was my situation. So it's been almost 5 years, and I'm down now at 375 pounds. I literally have thought for like the last 5 years that I've been at 350 pounds and just stayed there. And I was really shocked this week to weigh in at 374.4. I've put on another 25 pounds and literally did not notice. In recent years, I've also became a huge supporter and activist in what is known as the body positive movement. So I want to be really clear on this. I still wholeheartedly support people loving the skin that they're in. And I hope that I will, no matter where I'm at in the process. I think that's, really important, to stand up for, bullying and the outright hatred towards people that just really, for whatever reason at that point, they're just happy with themselves. I just don't understand why we want to look down on people for being happy. It's strange to me. But, a lot of people have asked me, well, you're so confident and, about your body and this and that. Well, yeah, I do believe I'm beautiful. And I want to believe that I'm always going to think that way. I don't think I have to hate myself and think I'm hideous to want to change. The fact of the matter is I'm 29. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have diabetes. I don't have a lot of the problems health-wise that you associate with morbid obesity. However, I'm 29. That's my youth is what is my saving grace right now. And that's, obviously the older I get, the harder that's going to be. I have a 7-year-old and a 3-year-old that I want to see get married and have children. And I don't want to be like my paternal grandmother who died in her early 60s, or my maternal grandfather who died at a heart attack at 52. I don't want that. It's not fair to my kids. So what do I need to do? Well, I've known, at least I think I've known, dieting since I was, I think I was on diet pills as early as 12. I've researched, really at the end of the day, there is no miracle diet. There is no incredible new breakthrough in the battle of losing weight. Eat less, move more. It's pretty simple concept. However, it's one of the hardest things that a person can do. I want it to be really understood that fat people are not inherently lazy and just eat everything around them. I've seen a lot of weight loss transformation videos. I watch them religiously. And, some people do consume 7,000 calories by lunchtime. It's really odd. I never have. Not a huge eater. I drink a lot of my calories, so I am battling a Mountain Dew addiction. I drank my last Mountain Dew last Sunday. It's Friday, so I'm feeling it. However, it's not like we're just different. I hope one day genetically they figure it out. So, but even scientists now will tell you that genetics play a huge part. Excuse me. So, I wanted to point that out. I want to point out that I know we've all met those people that can pretty much eat whatever they want, and they're just inherently thin. I think, my whole life I've just said that's not who I am, so I'm not meant to be thin. I've also, there's so much mental stigmas in your own mind. To me, I like being successful. And I feel like, I'll tell myself, you're just going to get fat again. If you put in all this work and you lose it, you're just going to get fat again. It's just, who you are. It's in your DNA. So I've let that stop me. I've, battled with, am I going to have the same personality? I like who I am. I like my sense of humor. I like how outgoing I am. I don't want that to change about me. Anyway, so it's just a lot of mental roadblocks too. I've yet to find a way, and I plan on researching this further, of how to eat healthy and in a way that's affordable. It's very, very easy being a single mom with 2 kids, working a full-time job, trying to pick up a second job right now, to go through a drive-thru and eat off the dollar menu. I'm trying to figure out how, with a very, very small budget that I have, how to incorporate that. I'm starting, I've been definitely moving more. I did a 1-mile walk on Monday. I did a 2-mile walk the day before yesterday. Drinking a lot of water. Obviously, again, I gave up the Mountain Dew. So, anyway, if you can see, that's my water cup. So I'm trying to do that. I don't want to do anything too drastic too soon and get burnout. But, I just really have to decide if I'm going to make the commitment to do it and be held accountable for that. I really can't have people go too easy on me either. I mean, if I'm doing something I shouldn't be, if I've said this is what, these are my goals, don't feel like, if we're out on a walk together, be like, hey, you need to stop, you need to rest. No, I need to go. So if you have to say, hey, Shelly, move your fat ass. We're getting this walk in. I really, it's not going to hurt my feelings. I just don't go soft on me because I can't. It doesn't help because I'll take that as an out quickly. Walking right now hurts me. And I'm going to be like, oh yeah, come pick me up. Yeah, I can't walk anymore. No, you're going to walk back to the car or whatever. So I guess I'm just making this video as a commitment to myself and to all of my friends that I'm going to try. And I know I'm capable. There's been times, so many times where you would have thought the straw had broken the camel's back at that point. I've broken chairs in front of groups of people. And went in the restroom, bawled my eyes out. It's the most humiliating thing that's ever happened. I went to Los Angeles with my son when he was 5 months old. Never walked on a beach before. I'm from the Midwest. Never walked on a beach before. It's the hardest thing I've ever had to do. Couldn't carry my own son. Being able to sit in an airport seat and not feel like I'm 10 inches into the seat of the person next to me. I have a lot of good friends. And again, I think my outgoingness draws people to me. However, I'm not ignorant, and I know that people talk about me and make comments about me. It's just, I want to, most days it really doesn't affect me. I'm actually, I've got such tough skin, it's ridiculous. However, I'd like to be in a position where people don't even have anything to use to say about me, except, I met her and she was pretty cool. That'd be my goal. So, here we are. It is Friday, July 31st, 2015, and I'm right at about 375 pounds, and I'm 5'7". So here we are, and I guess I'm going to kick this off. I did join a diet bet, so I have bet that I can lose 4% of my body weight in 4 weeks, so that's right at 15 pounds. I'm going to do that. I'm going to accomplish that and just keep going, and that's the thing is I got to remember that it's not a short sprint for me. It's going to be a long road. Probably going to be a minimum of a couple years. I'm going to have to figure out how to work out when I've got 2 kids, and how to again eat right on a budget, and how to stay accountable and say no when I need to say no, and keep my priorities and my goals at the front of my mind. So I would appreciate if you wanted to be one of my cheerleaders. I downloaded the Nike app, so whenever I go on a run, if you hit it shares to Facebook. If you hit the like button, it shares, and that's always exciting. So here we go, and I would appreciate your company on this journey, and I look forward to seeing you again a little smaller.